Okay, we've got absolutely no wind, so this should be relatively easy to do today. All right, 3 feet down, I'm already seeing 52. And it's 50 degrees, 6 feet down. And our tunnel temperature's sitting right at 50. So that's good. I see the little fish down there. But you know what? I don't hear the pump. And I don't know why. So I'm going to have to check that out. Why I'm not hearing it. 50. It looks like a big koi. Well, I see the pump running. I can see it right there, running. Doesn't look like it's running very fast. Oh gosh, I hope I don't have to stick my hand in there and turn it up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Alright. I'll have to find out why that ain't running very good. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Okay, this is the problem I'm having. You see all this string algae? There we go. Sorry. You see all this string algae? I'm just balling it all up from inside the pond here. It's horrible. So what it's doing, let me see if I can hook this onto something. What it's doing is it's choking out my pump. I can see the fish down in there. But it's actually choking out the pump. So that's going to have to be remedied. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to sit here and ball up all this string algae. I'm going to pull the pump up. And I am going to... Oh my gosh, look at all this. Oh my gosh. This is a nightmare. Yeah, so I'm going to have to pull the pump up and try to get all the string algae off of the pump before winter hits hard, because it's just going to get worse. Look at that. Look at all that algae. That's just from this corner. Can you imagine what's in the pond? Look at that. Mixed in with hornwort. Choking out all my hornwort. Okay, let's get that in there. Yeah, so, yay. I didn't know I'd be doing this today. So, yeah. We're going to be bringing up the pump. I gotta somehow... that's just... I don't even know why I got this in here. I don't even need it, actually. Get that out of here. Yeah. There's my biohome media. I don't know if you could see it. It's got a... Yeah, it's got a... There it is. Probably can't see it very good. But, yeah. All I'm looking at is just a ton. I mean, look at this. This is just insanity. Alright, so I know what I'm going to be doing, so I'll get right back with you. Okay, I've shut off the pump, and that's what the pump looks like. Yeah, probably can't see too much of it because of all the string algae. So it was starting to plug up my pump. That ain't good. So I'm going to take the pump out, bring it inside in the basement, give it a good wash out, get a bag put on it, because I have extra bags. Look at all this algae. My goodness. No wonder why my poor pump wasn't running. Hardly at all. So, we're going to clean that out. Oh, it's just never ending. Look at that. It just won't end. Look at that. Holy cow. Is there an end? Ah. My goodness. Look at this poor pump. Yeah, so it's just, oh gosh, it needs a good cleaning. Really bad. Okay, so I'll get back with you when I'm done cleaning it. Here you go, I got it apart. Look at that pump. No wonder why it wasn't working. So, with this amount of muck in that pump, yeah, definitely need to be cleaning this out. So we're going to take it downstairs, clean it real good, put it back in. I'm back. Okay, I've got all that string algae out of the pump. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy cow. Alright, let's see where we're at right now. Went ahead and I put the pump back up in here, and you can see the pump's all clean now. Well, as clean as it's going to get. As cold as it is right now, I didn't take it downstairs, I just did it with the hose out here, as you can see. But, okay, that being said, I want to see if I can get any more string algae out of here. And I think what I'm going to do, yeah, let's get this out of here. I don't want to leave this in the pond. Good Lord. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this is what happened to the one pond we had the first year before we got it balanced. So, yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do about, all the fish are gone out of there. They're probably in the tunnel now. All the noise and stuff I'm making. Let me see if I can get more of this stuff out. Oh, God. Sorry for the finger. Oh, God. This is just horrible. I'm going to get as much out as I can right now. Okay, well, I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll get back to you, I guess, when I'm done, because I don't know where I could put you where you can actually see what I'm doing without risking dropping my phone in the pond. Maybe there? I don't know. Let me see. I can't. Oh, yeah, see, that's close. Here, maybe I'll just stick you right here. There we go. There, maybe I'll just stick you right there. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. Let me see. No, you can't. Maybe up here. I'll try it. Oh, it looks like we're at the end anyway. Yay. At least the end of this string anyway. Throw that out there. I don't feel anymore. It looks like it's just building up right in this corner. Because I walked around the pond and looked, and I didn't see it anywhere else but right here. Oh, I'm sure it's other places in the pond. I'm not sure it's not just right here. I'm not that stupid to think that. But I think the main problem was right here, is what I'm trying to say. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and lower our pump down, but I'm not going to put it all the way to the bottom, because then I'm just going to have the same problem again, because I'm sure there's algae down there too. So, what we're going to do is lower this down. Oh, get in there, buddy. Oh, it's a tight fit. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to lower it down. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to suspend it. So that way it won't sit at the bottom. There we go. Oh, that's what was holding it up. The cord's wrapped around my leg. There we go. Let me get out of the cord. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to suspend it in the middle of the pond so it's not at the pond floor. Because I just don't think it's a good idea to lay it right back into all that algae. Because then what am I going to... I'm going to have the same problem, right? At least that's my general census on it. There we go. There. Okay. Well, I gotta admit, this ain't the easiest thing I've ever done. I don't understand why I'm having such a hard time with this. For whatever reason. Alright, this needs to go back in here, for one. That's that. That goes over here. Okay. I got a big old kink in the hole. There we go. It was that kink that was stopping it. Alright. Well, we're going to put that bad boy over here. I don't care if I gotta rip this net up or not. Because I have got to... I'm going to suspend it in here. I'm not going to let it go all the way to the bottom. I just don't think it's a good idea. Oh, and that's why that's getting hooked up. Because, again, it's around my leg. How the hell did it get around my leg again? Oh. There we go. And I am going to go get a zip tie. Alright, there we go. I'm going to go get a zip tie, and I'm going to hook it up onto the metal, so that way it's suspended, so it's not going to lay in all that carpet algae down there, string algae, and hopefully it won't plug up, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alright, we've got it jerry-rigged. It's sitting in the middle over there, so it's not up against the walls where the string algae might be. It's on the bottom. We've got really good flow now, and you can hear and see... We got really good flow there now as well. Ooh-wee. What a pain in the Badinsky. So, while I got it open and I got the hose out, I'm just going to top her off and close up shop. Clean up my mess out here, close up shop, and call it a day. So, I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, back again. Oh. Okay, so what happened was when I shut everything off and I was going to fill up the pond, I noticed the pond was going down, 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 down. And I could tell from right in there. I know what the level's supposed to look like. And, yeah, what happened was once I cleaned the pump out, it was pumping out more water, which was putting more water flow into that pond. So that pond was rising because I have not widened out my waterfalls and done what I'm going to do next spring yet. So it was too much water pumping into the top pond and not enough flow coming out of the waterfalls. So it was raising this pond while this one was draining. So I adjusted the water flow properly now, and this pond has gone back down to normal, and the bog is slowly almost to normal, and now it looks like that is high enough. We're done. So I'm going to go ahead. I cleaned up my mess, so my mess is all done, and I went ahead and took out all of the hay, the straw that's around the pond, and check to make sure that everything was running properly, and it is. So I just got done putting it all back. So now I'm going to go shut the hose off, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, I've got the hose is all shut off. We're done with the hose. We've got our water level right where it needs to be. We've got all the string algae out of there. And we're going to close everything up. I'm pretty much done for the day. And like I said, I took all the straw out. I checked everywhere around the pond and made sure that there was no leaks or anything like that, because that water going down as far as it went down really was scaring me. I didn't know what was going on. So apparently what was happening is when I cleaned the pump and I hooked it back up, it was too much flow over there to that pond, which was rising it because of the waterfalls not being wide enough, and which we're going to fix next spring. And yeah, so that's where our problem was. I forgot I needed to turn it down a notch. So I went ahead and turned it down a notch, and now we have our levels back the way we need to have them. And just a reminder, you know, there's good, there's bad, and there's ugly in everything you do. And, you know, I mean, I should have cleaned the pump. That's what I should have done. I didn't do it. My fault. And I only have myself to blame. But at least I figured out what it was. And so now that's all cleaned. It's suspended. I didn't want to put it back down at the bottom because, like I said, the algae's down there, and I would just be creating my problem all over again. So at least it's suspended, and I got the flashlight out. I looked to make sure that it was in a clean, clear spot, so this won't happen again throughout the winter. And it is. That's why I took the bungee cord and suspended it right there. And yeah, so we should be good to go. Hopefully, at least with the pump anyway, we should be good. And I'm good with the flow that's going into that pond. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, but hopefully, if you're new to pond keeping, and as far as the above ground ponds go, and you know, you see this problem happening, now you know it's the pump, and you got to remember to clean that pump in the fall. I didn't. I have 2 pumps that would go into this pond, and the one for the Owasa filter, I left it in there, and I was just going to clean it in the spring. I said, you know, whatever, it's not a big deal. It can just sit down there, and come spring, I'll pull it out, clean it, and then when I hook it up to the Owasa filter, it'll be nice and clean. And I was going to do this pump in this pond right here, and totally forgot about it. And that's on me, you know. I mean, I have nobody to blame but myself. I totally forgot about it. So it had a whole summer's worth of muck and gunk and rock from when one of the lilies fell down in there. Some of the rock got into it too. And yeah, so I made sure I cleaned the impeller really good. Everything in that pump is cleaned. So now we've got massive flow going again in that pump. So there you go. Everything's good. So, like I said, that's the good, the bad, and the ugly of pond keeping. It's, you know, you got to remember these things. I didn't. I totally forgot to clean that pump. So, that being said, at least we figured it out. We knew exactly where the problem was going to be, and we were able to take care of it. And I will be really, really, really watching what's going on in this pond a little bit closer than what I did earlier. I've been really monitoring everything over here because that's where the temps are. But I'm going to be peeking in this one, and I have a flashlight that I could see the pump, so I'm going to be keeping a really good eye on the pump throughout the winter as well. Okay, I'm done for the night. I'm going in. I'm cold. I need a hot cup of coffee. I missed DT Koi Live. Boo. But I am going to go watch it and get warmed up and catch up on what I missed. So I hope everybody enjoyed. I wanted to share it because, you know, like I said, there's good, bad, and ugly in everything we do, and ponds are no different. And if it helps somebody, great. I'm glad you got to see it and what to do. All right, if you liked the video, if you could click like. If you're new to the channel, if you could hit that subscribe and notification bell. We do pond readings on Fridays. Normally, I don't post today's reading. I don't do daily readings. This is Saturday, December 2nd. Normally I would not have posted this video, but that being said, I, ran into a problem, so we figured we would walk you guys through what the problem was and show you exactly what happened. But it's a good thing I record them every single day, and I only do it so I don't have to remember the pond temps and then go by memory and jot them all down, and I don't have to bring my book out here. So I always videotape them. So you got to see from the very beginning to now the very end. And I am really starting to shake now, so I'm going in. So thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Until next time.